The Great Socialist People's Libyan Arab Jamahiriya lasted for 42 years. The state collapsed suddenly in 2011 due to a revolution and subsequent NATO intervention. In October of that year, the country's leader Muammar Gaddafi was killed, and chaos from civil war engulfed one of Africa's most successful and wealthy nations. In the spring of 2019, ahead of the planned Russia-Africa summit in Russia, a group of sociologists was sent to Tripoli at the invitation of the Government of National Accord. The group included Maxim Shugaley, Alexander Prokofiev, and their translator, Samir Sveifan. For 2 months, despite ongoing military actions in the country, Russian sociologists conducted research. The final part of the work was supposed to be a meeting with the son of the murdered leader of Jamahiriya, Saif al-Islam Gaddafi. Immediately after this meeting, Maxim Shugaley and Samir Sveifan were captured by terrorists and thrown into the private prison Mitiga, controlled by the Rada group. In March 2020, a group of Russian inmates tried to break free, but regrettably, their attempt failed. Friends and colleagues, along with the Russian Federation's leadership, are still working to bring the scientists back home.
Here!
These corpses have been here since 15. Our friend Barshaga did his best with his thugs. They were doing an operation, Dawn of Libya. Fortunately, the world media learned almost nothing about it. And we in turn have launched the information that this is the work of Haftar. Yes, I also did something like that once in Kosovo. Dead bodies are remarkably handy in our work. They are experts at silence. So what's up with that Russian? With Shugaley? Yes, everything is fine. He's not a problem. Alive, yet it feels like he has given up. Gave up. Russians don't surrender. Even the strongest would break dealing with our Libyan friends. When do you plan to hold a press conference? Press conf? Yes, the press conference where Shugaley declares he's a Russian spy. I'm afraid that's impossible. He won't say it. Then we need to make it so that everyone believes he's a spy. Even without him admitting it. The situation with the Russian must evolve. Stagnation is not the result that Venge needs. Okay, we will get everything done.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Stand up, eat.
Ramadan.
We have no intel. The lawyer is barred from visiting him, so no one knows what's happening with Max and Samir.
This is the worst part.
Natasha, you know we are trying our best.
I've heard it already.
Tomorrow I'm meeting someone recommended to us. He's a diplomat. He has worked with Eastern topics for a long time, and he can change the situation at the top level.
I just ask you. If you hear anything you hear, you will surely inform me.
We've discovered several mass graves here. Each contains about 10 bodies. The information we had, it mentioned that the bodies resting in these graves are those of individuals who were executed by the forces of Haftar. Earlier, we knew that Haftar's troops had shot at people. And they burned alive many people and placed them in mass graves. But we had no evidence. But now, we have the evidence. This is considered a crime against humanity. Thank you. I think it was excellent. My dear, tell me where you have more bodies buried, so I know ahead of time. If this suddenly comes to light, neither I nor our American friends can help you. I'm here now.
Hey, how's it going?
It's been a while.
I've kind of become a medic, helping out. If you want to live, learn to move. I have a degree in medicine.
Oh, good job. I lack that.
Max quit it. And I can't just lounge around. I must do something.
What to do?
People claim Haftar will take Tripoli soon.
It will not be taken by him, her. The city has too many peaceful people. If he goes to Tripoli, it will hurt people. So don't count on it. Yeah. Samir. We will never leave this place. And no one will rescue us.
I felt encouraged.
Go and help. Last year I said give me 1 year. And we will kick this scum out of Tripoli. But I didn't realize Turkey would aid our enemies. And that is NATO's second strongest army. They have jets, equipment, and guidance systems. They sent over 20,000 Syrian fighters here. Tripoli is more than my life to me. And I am willing to die to save it from the terrorists. but I am not willing to let my men die uselessly. Thus I command you. No matter how tough it may be, prepare a fallback plan from Tripoli. We stand at Joffrey's edge. Yes. And there in the desert, we will meet the hordes of these bastards. But I need every one of you to listen. This does not imply our loss in this war. Yes, we currently have nothing to counter the Turkish frigates, fighters, and combat drones. Except for our valor and combat spirit. Look at what I have. Peace to you. And peace to you. You like it? This was made by people who consider us savages and stupid animals. Do you still want to eat this? Americans are skilled at this. Tasty food, radiant things. Do you like it? And you don't realize how Americans steal your soul. Their goal is easy. They want to fracture all Muslims. Don't allow us to build a world caliphate. You begin to trust them and forget why you were born.
You have to figure out who you are?
Simple mercenaries willing to eat from the hands of Americans or warriors. So this is from the meals. They gave them to us in the camp where we were trained in Turkey. So we ate from Americans' hands? Yeah. You can have this. Just don't forget to chew their fingers later.
You know, Roma, I'll share my story with you. Prison is an awful place, but it's livable. Shugaley is about my age. We come from the USSR. We thought we lived freely, but it was like prison, so neither of us is used to it. And while he's there, he won't be able to deny anything. And I believe this is the best, most precise time for media campaigns, including Russian ones. I want people to believe Shugaley is an undercover agent. It would be nice to enhance it with some proof, documents. Everything as you're skilled at. Because he is indeed a very good sociologist. He knows a lot. This troubles our partners. Tomorrow they are conducting a meeting here in London. I'd like you to... I went to them. They will explain everything to you.
Sure, Mikhail Borisovich.
And how is it in Russia?
It's the same. Unchanging.
Well, yes, but I think it's in our power to fix this.
Hey! Are you the Russian? Yes. No, those Russians are in Moscow.
I've heard about you. Since we're in the same jail, I want to speak with you. I'll die soon anyway. I've fought a lot with you. Afghanistan, the Caucasus, Shamil Turiov fought with you.
In short, my life had meaning.
Who would have thought that my life would come to such an end? How many times was I close to becoming a martyr? If I had fallen in battle. Allah seems to be mad at me.
Oh, and now I have to wrap up my jihad.
In this stinky hole next to the infidel.
And there are quite a few of yours, too. They stand around with automatic weapons.
These are the children of dogs. They are mired in kufr, and they defend the law of Tagut. They oppose Allah. And these are folks who gather wood inside to start a fire in hell. This is not bin Laden. May Allah be merciful to him.
Yes, bin Laden is an entirely different story.
I knew him. From the start of his career to the moment of his checkmate. We didn't dig into beliefs. We didn't seek no sins between each other. Allah supported us. The Americans provided us with financial support. Weapons, supplies.
So the Americans are your buddies too, right?
Against the infidel, you can get cash from another kafir. And they took you and defeated you in Afghanistan. But now I see, Americans are the most deceitful enemy of Islam. If 1,000 or 1,000,000 Muslims die, no one will even notice. But if they kill one American infidel, oh, immediately they spare no expense to raise us up. How do you say this in Russian? Scarecrow?
What are you doing here? Did you want to build a caliphate too?
We are all copying the Russians here. There are melted Muslims here. Libya is needed now by Muslims so they can start earning money for their struggles. But when we capture Libya, America during these very days will meddle, stick its nose in, and make a lot of money from it. And those idiots who abandoned me here don't even get this.
Shut up. You mustn't speak. What is he saying? What is he saying? What is he saying? Translate. What is he saying?
What do you have? The Quran teaches that we should respect our elders.
What is he saying? He says it's from the Quran. You cannot hit the elders. You are a takfirist. You have killed Muslims. And you shouldn't butt in. You are a heretic.
Why are you yelling? Say that you're a lawless person who respects no one. Tell him that he is a silly kid. He is not a great warrior of Allah as he thinks and all that. You're Syrian and... in other words, a mercenary. You were not sent here by Allah. They're quite cool guys from Turkey who really want Libyan oil. They are dying. They don't want to. They send fools like you here.
What's he saying? He speaks truthfully about you. You are not here by the will of the Almighty. You have come here to meet your end. With someone else's money? And you still don't see this. Stop talking. I will kill.
You Russian think I'm a terrorist and a killer? Yes, I have made many sins and errors, but I will own up to this. And you, why are you a kafir? Because you surrendered too fast.
I brought you a phone and some clothes. I told you, just bring the phone. Here the clothes are clean and there are remedies. No need to bring that much. My brother is already paid. You know our family won't turn away from us, thank God.
Americans will never lose control when helping someone. If they help someone, it's not to destroy their enemies, but to create enemies from us. Then they will get a lot of money to oppose us, like it was in Afghanistan. When Al-Qaeda was there, when the Taliban was there.
And did you get to be with the Taliban?
No, I was with Al-Qaeda, but regrettably I was among those who took an oath to Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. I thought they were sincere people.
Hey, let him go. Everything is fine there. No way, it's a sin. Yes, yes, I'm coming. Here, take it. Just don't bother the husband. Please. Adornments, vice. Here the clothes are clean and there are drugs.
I am just a lost servant of Allah. But I made my hijab and engaged in jihad for the praise of Allah's word with Jamad Baghdadi. I thought they aimed for good for Muslims.
So how do you know Russian?
I learned. I've said too much, my Russian friend. More than any fool can know. Any coffee? Hey, Russian, why are you eating now?
Ramadan has ended. I have healed. Head back to your cell.
And now, colleagues, regarding Maxim Shugaley. The Russian authorities are still actively hindering us from pursuing our policies on the African continent. Therefore, we absolutely need to use Shugaley's figure to discredit their actions. Fortunately, we have friends in this country. Today, our colleague and friend Roman is present. Roman has done much for us in Russia. First, it's the information campaign in Russian media. However, this is not quite enough now. The documents you see are sociological studies by Shugaley. Now, after our specialists have worked on it, it looks like intelligence data. However, we need more proof and facts suggesting that Shugaley was engaged in spying in Libya. What else can we present? It's easier to state what we can't propose. For example, earlier we could only produce fake screenshots of conversations. Now we can create genuine conversations on the subscriber's phone, and no one will be suspicious. Excellent. All these options will be very helpful. So, I suggest we proceed with this method. After the relevant publications appear in the Russian media, we will need resources from American and European outlets that mention Russians. We need to convince the whole world that the Russians themselves know perfectly well who Shugaley really is, and they have proof. Then let's stop here for now. Later I will speak with each of you separately to discuss details. Thank you. Roman, hang on. Maybe my colleague's words struck you a bit. But I want to reassure you, this in no way means we don't value your efforts. I view you as more than simply one of the best in the field. You're our top info expert. Please listen. I have long since moved past the age where I required compliments and gentle encouragement. You know, Roman, if you were American and against us, we'd have already... Maybe it's because we still have democracy in Russia. That's a good joke. A bank card. PIN code's inside. Thanks. No problem.
Why go back to your cell? I became a janitor to see you more.
All is well, my dear Samir. Do you know that man?
This is Murad, my cellmate. He's here instead of an electrician. A good guy. What's up?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe... learn Arabic?
You? Arabic? Why? No, well, do you want me to teach you?
No, Samir. You're a poor educator. You even swear in Russian. I need more. Deep skills. Introduce me to him.
I'll introduce.
Sasha, I can't tell you how hard it is to deal with these issues officially. Yes, our foreign ministry said something about the situation with Maxim. Negatively affects Russia's relations with Libya. I trust you understand? The employee is now a pawn in the big game. Tripoli's government, it will only release him for something in return. It's definitely not cash. They have enough money without us. Plenty.
If I got you right, you don't want to help us?
Well, why so quickly? I'm just saying that our foreign ministry is limited in its ability to resolve such issues. They will not agree to Tripoli's conditions. But I have been working with the East. There's a joke. There are decision makers and members of the Liberal Democratic Party. The authorities in Libya are the decision makers, that is, the ones who make the calls. I can reach the real decision makers, the ones who truly make the decisions. So they can help you for sure.
Thanks, Ivan Vasilievich.
Well, thank you. Let me know when you will meet Maxim in Moscow.
Here are the books you requested. You permitted us. Go. Here, I've brought everything for you. Peace to you, and may Allah's mercy and blessings be upon you. Sheikh, I want you to help me understand. I notice your Syrian accent. Yes, I'm from Azaz. Have you been to Syria? Many years ago, before the war, I studied under Syrian sheikhs. What do you want to understand? Or does your Sharia judge not know something? A person said I came here to die for someone else's cash. But that's a lie. I traveled to protect Islam. Do you believe Islam is in danger here? Take a look around. Nothing endangers our faith here, except for you. Those who come here with guns. Who did you come with? People who decapitate children and women? Is that what you consider true Muslims? Or those who kill the elderly? And does it burn people alive? But that's wrong. The Quran states, "In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful, it is allowed for those who are attacked to fight back, for they have been treated unjustly. Truly Allah can assist them." Who has treated you unjustly here? The Quran states that whoever kills a person not for murder or spreading corruption on the earth, it is as if he has slain all people. Who saves lives? It is as if he has preserved all humanity. That's everything I can say to you.
We are working with Shugaley as usual. We attract as many friendly media as possible. Primarily websites, radio and TV channels, and newspapers. We should write a few analytical pieces on Russia's interests in Libya. We need prominent names, expert opinions, and we will weave in Shugaley who went to Tripoli on an unofficial assignment from Russian authorities. Let him think he's just sitting there. We need to create some fake social media accounts based on the documents we'll get, so it looks like a lone hacker is doing this. We'll share links to the documents in the comments on all posts about Shugaley. After that, we start a second wave based on this, claiming that evidence has appeared. Does everyone understand? I'm sorry.
Yes, hello there. Thank you, I'm okay. Good. Yes, no issues. How long are we waiting? Good. See you.
I have a special job for you. We need to find out everything about one person. What he eats and drinks, how he has fun when he goes to the toilet. Well, just the usual stuff. I'll send you the name.
Oh, what a surprise.
What people?
Maybe we can figure it out together. I'll run and get it, okay?
I really don't understand what he wants. He wants us to lower our voices. He needs your advice.
Well, what can I advise? The only thing is, let him finish his messing around with this nonsense and returns home to his dad and mom.
He has no parents. My brother died. He's alone.
What do you want from me?
He's unsure how to win her over. Why are you asking me? He should ask his friends.
What's the point of asking me? Go ask your own people.
I didn't get it. Mira, what's wrong? What's this?
I don't understand. Wait, you haven't, yet?
Max. Okay.
What am I supposed to do?
What now?
I'm not sure, well, I don't know, really. Maybe a piece of jewelry or something. A necklace, I don't know. Some kind of decoration, like beads or something, I don't know what. It's you. Hand the book to Murad. It's quite interesting. Let him bring another one. Enough, let's go!
What are you doing? It's worth 5 dinars. Return everything to its place. What do you want? Problems, perhaps? Excuse me. Please take it for free. This one. And this one. How much? It's 50 dinars. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Hey, I'll be away for a bit. I'll catch up later. There's a report on our funds movement for the last quarter. And on the last pages, my forecast for the next quarter. By the way, any updates on our Prime Minister's account? No account. I have received information that Mr. Sarraj intends to transfer a significant sum of money to Turkey. For military aid? How large? It's about $12 billion. He thinks highly of his position. Can I? Go ahead. Our Russian friend sent this to you. Photograph the pages and send them to Russia. How much is this? Take it. Please take it. Peace, Gavan. And peace to you.
What do you want?
Get the girl. She lives here. There's no girl around. Get out of here. Hand it over. Uncle Ali, who is it? Nobody. Go home. Pass this to Max via the same channel. I believe he'll find it interesting to read. I'm here to help.
Here's what I found. I found nothing of interest. The accounts are foreign, and the kids are in Surrey at Box Hill.
Not at all, Vlad. Fantastic. Kids, that's what we need. Thank you.
Please tell your friend that he is a very smart person.
He says you're too smart.
I know.
Thank him for the help.
Thank you for your help. No, I'm not helping you. You help me. I would do anything to make those killers. Left my country and let us be. But I'm just a person like any other.
He says it's the reverse. And thanks for the help. He'd do all he can to be left alone.
You don't know me?
Bastards, it's Grasadi, it's Sadi.
To the wall! Many thanks. No problem. Reach out anytime. Hi, by the way. I ran into your brother. Shugaley? Shugaley.
Bon appétit.
What's this for?
Ivan Vasilievich, you may not know me, but I know you quite well.
Young man, you might have mixed me up with someone.
Perhaps? I only wanted to save the person I confused you with, from actions that may lead to total destruction of his life. And I also wanted to say that the story with Shugaley, complex. The children of those who I confused you with studies in England, as the children of those parents whom Shugaley wants to compete. What do you think? What are the odds that the children of the one I mistook you for won't suffer? Listen, you... Answer me, I will wait. I'm happy you chose wisely. No need to reflect on this. Do you know how many of you there are? We have people who have been with us for many years, who take action at a far higher level. Don't be angry with me. I approached you myself, and you're not in line either. Take care, Ivan.
for
All the best.
Shugaley. Shugaley. See, they've written to you. I did what you asked. Unfortunately, I can't help you and rescue you from there. I have things to share with you. There's a lot of new information. Take a look. Hey, come with us. Where to? Come on, you'll see soon. Why is he being executed? For stirring trouble among Muslims. This is wrong. What are you doing? This is sinful. What are you doing?
Well, what? Any news? What's happening? I called Nikolaev yesterday evening and sent him several messages, but he hasn't replied. Go ahead.
Thank you. I have some. Вот. Посмотри.
Are you certain this was written by Max?
Yeah. It was sent in a password-protected archive through Max's friends in Tripoli. Only Max and I have the password. So now we know for sure he's alive.
We must tell Natasha immediately.
What do we do with this? See? Max writes to Mythica many prisoners from different countries. They have an American, Jeffrey, who was kidnapped 4 years back in Nigeria. He's still there. Can you imagine?
He seems to be unyielding too. Overall, of course, everything is clear. It's just business. The prison owner deliberately kidnaps people from different countries so that he and his friends can then have the opportunity to influence these countries. But we can't publish this right now. Max was set up.
Thus, we will collect information.
I hope that the diplomat will come through for us. When Max and Samira get out, we will certainly release this.
This is for you. Mr. Gaddafi sent it. You need to talk to Mr. Senussi. They will be taken to the utility block today.
What's up, Russian?
Can't you see? I need to do laundry. Senussi.
Hello there? Yes. Sardinio already told me that you will be looking for me. Have you ever had a moment when everything you thought was logical and right? Was it collapsing at one moment? I've had that for a year now. I've been living with this for 10 years. I was the intelligence chief under Gaddafi. I did what I was supposed to do. We apprehended terrorists globally and even cooperated with US intelligence. And I was quite shocked when those very terrorists began to fight us, backed by the same America. I didn't get how this was possible back then, but here I had a lot of time to figure it all out. Many believe that America is behind the revolution in Libya. They needed our oil, and they didn't want Russia and China here. Many Americans feel the same. They believe their country is protecting its national interests. But that's just a superficial view. What if I say to you that Senior Gaddafi's biggest mistake was not finding the right partner for a certain famous lady? Then she went on to be Secretary of State. Our enemies took advantage of her preferences and he died.
Hillary Clinton?
Sure. But Mrs. Clinton has a different lover. Huma Abedin. Hillary is quite fond of Huma. And Huma likes the Muslim Brotherhood. Hillary gets money from them and lobbies for their interests in the U.S. Today, billions of dollars influence U.S. foreign policy in the East, flowing in by Qatar and Turkey. And American intelligence, in turn, benefits from the existence of international terrorism, because budgets are designated for fighting it, incomparable to the budget of your nation. I can mention many famous names, but names can change while the essence stays the same. The dog wags its tail, or the tail wags the dog.
Ivan Vasilevich, I phoned to inquire about my request.
You see, I've thought it through. I can't help you.
Ivan Vasilevich.
Please do not trouble me again.
Yet. I believe they worked with the diplomat. He left too fast. Didn't even attempt anything.
By the way, articles about Max have appeared on several resources. I don't trust such coincidences.
Someone has started a campaign against him.
What rights? Your thoughts? Max is a planted spy. The government of National Accord is kind, caring people. And even though Max is a spy, they provide him with very good conditions.
Bitches. They should be in such good conditions.
What's up? Are you here for advice again?
He wants to talk to you. He says he did as you instructed. He brought beads, but they kicked him out.
It is what it is. Who is this girl?
This must be Murat's daughter.
You could have just told me that, and I would have explained it to you. That you won't get anything.
Why?
It's because you're a young fool if you don't grasp this. You are her enemy. You came to her with a gun, didn't you? Well done.
And similar friends.
He brought it with him. They say you'll get 72 virgins in paradise, so why do you want just one, huh? So please, do a good deed. Smash your head into the wall now, and you'll get all your maidens right away. What are you looking at? Translate.
He says he doesn't know what to do. I came to the mosque to see the imam. The imam was burned today. He thought he had sold him out.
Draw your conclusion. What is your top priority?
To live.
With a beautiful young wife. To have kids.
To enjoy life. Or perish in youth for the glory of Allah. For some fools who have clouded your thinking.
What's up with you? You don't get that you need to live.
Live.
Thanks for the work.
You know what I'll say, Roma? You believe I'm working for you. But there's nothing. That's your main mistake. Okay, I'm a direct person. Straightforward, I always say what I think, so... right here. I'm spinning you. And your superior. And I take your money, strictly on principle. Want music? Pay up. But that doesn't mean you own me. Got it?
Lyosha, you know, I respect you for your principles. But you've told me this so many times already. Don't sweat it. Good evening.
He read a book. He said it was quite interesting. Can you get another? Step aside. Excuse me, when is your daughter coming? Your daughter. Don't even consider my daughter. I know. You came to her. If you approach my house again, I will kill you. Say nothing. They will kill you. Be silent. Come on. What are you thinking?
If something bothers you...
You have to speak up. We are all brothers. I can help you. I can see him. Let's get moving. Let's hurry. Are you out of your minds? You have murdered him. You killed him! He said to take him alive. What did I ask? This guy had to be captured alive. Do you not get this? I would go myself and take it. I have things to do, believe me. I believe. Then let everyone mind their own business. My guys went to capture the banker. People deal with the woman of Kerry. I'm not interested in the woman. She probably doesn't know much. But I need the banker alive. We need him. The banker needs to provide evidence that he served the Russians. I hope you can handle this. Yes, but don't think you're the smartest. Where are we going? You'll like it. Don't be afraid. Come with me. I'll get you out of here. Let's go. No, please don't. Shh, keep it down. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't touch her. Don't touch. She's not guilty. Are you with us? No? Then leave and don't interfere. Get out. You're not allowed to stay here. What took place? Rashida has been murdered. The police are arriving now. Leave. They think of me as the bank's owner. Just me. If they take you, it will be a tragedy. You are needed for Libya's future. Let's move. I don't get you. You are a smart person. You run the bank? You need to know how to make deals. I'm not asking for much. You simply have to say you worked for the Russians and collected information for them. And then, you will be free. You can leave Tripoli wherever you like. I promise you... Yes. You're right, Fatih. Very right. I really am smart. It's great that we get each other. That's why I've gotten used to not trusting dogs. He passed away in the car on the way to the station. We arrested the bank workers and are questioning them now. So it's all up to Allah. I doubt they'll tell us anything. If I had trusted you with this matter, you knew you would kill him. I didn't kill him. Now we cannot leverage this situation. And if he managed to convey something to Russia, this could harm us. We could work proactively. If we were to possess a statement from the banker. Listen up. This can be handled more simply. We have another translator. I'll ask again. What information did Shugaley send to Russia? Your friends, right? I know all about my friends. I think of you. You know. But I know nothing. You don't know? Your friend drew this. What's that? It's a web. I see that it's a web. But what does the web signify? Just a picture. We've been here for a year. How would I know what Max is thinking? Could he be learning Arabic like that? Or maybe, and something else, so he draws pictures. You know, when I observe you, I can see. You're a great person. A decent Muslim. Shugaley is missing. He's not like that. He's mean. And you defend him all the time. You think of him as a friend. But if he weren't around, you wouldn't be here now, but at home. You thought about this, right? Let the world know. Who is this Shugaley person, really? Say that he is a spy. And we will let you go. Do you get it? A couple of words on camera, and it's finished. You will return home. On camera. Do you see the camera? No. No. No, no. You are kind, Samir. But foolish. Peace to your house. She was killed due to you. She's gone. It's you. You did this. You killed her.
You killed them all.
I didn't do the killing.
You killed him. And your friends killed. Or will you live with this for life? If you want to kill, end it. Hit it! Hit with all your might. Go ahead and kill, you bitch.
Peace to you. Why did you hit Shugaley? Who gave you the right? I understand why you did this. You are a mujahid. Yes? You are on Allah's way. And Allah's command is above all commands. Greater than your thoughts? Fine. I think you see what I mean. Go. We need to wrap up one thing. Cut off his head. No. I will not do it. I won't cut a Muslim's head off like a sheep. What are we all doing here? What am I fighting for? I'm a mujahid, but not a beast. Why are you like that? You didn't hear me at all. Too bad Shugaley is our enemy. He could have been a good friend. I've started to respect him. You know, I would even give him your post. He would be much more effective. Nice joke. But this is serious. I'm not sure what to do with him. He fights us even while sitting in a stinky cell. There's always a good way out. And I am your way out. If we kill him, Russia will turn him into a hero. We don't want that at all. And we can't release him either. We don't know what information he has now. If anything arises, we will have very big problems. Hello, my friend. Yes, I'm sure. I absolutely agree with you. This is the perfect fix. Thank you. The problem solved itself. You said that you are a mujahid, but you are no one. You aren't a soldier, and I chose my path. What if so? So why do you need to be a man? Beloved, you might not get me. I came to you not to bargain or discuss anything. I need Shugaley. Tomorrow. I've mentioned this to you. If Allah says, I will give. Allah said so. I know. Yesterday you ruined my goods. Who pays? What's this about? This translator? You think very narrowly. You're more than just money. Are you interested? You can at least understand that there are things bigger than your jail. And your gang of thugs? What am I saying? You can't even read. I see it clearly, that you hardly know me at all. Bashaga's coming for Shugaley, and you'll give him. And that's it. I don't get you. Khalid said that you agreed about the Russian yesterday. I don't know what he settled or with who. This is my goods. Abdel, he can't stay here any longer. It's in your best interest. The Russian has learned too much here, about you and all of us. If that's the case, it's easier to kill him. If we take his life, everyone will believe what he has said. While he lives, it's merely his statements. We can't make him a martyr. Do you understand this? I only understand that my fighters are dying because of the Russian. So now he is very expensive. How much do you want? How about $100 million? Do you think I need money? Money, thank God I have. Actually, I might have more than you. And what do you want? You've become a big politician now. I don't trust politicians. You have to be covered in blood for me to feel confident that you won't betray me. Politicians shouldn't be monsters. He should appear kind. If not, his career will soon be over. So I won't be able to help you then. Good. Then, we will help each other. I know you want to create a National Guard. This is simply a display for everyone else, under which we will rally our fighters. So the West won't get too nervous. Then I want to decide who will be there. Abdel, how do you see this unfolding for you? You are a terrorist. If I'm a terrorist, I want to be the greatest of all. Choose.
I want to know who you are.
If my people are in the National Guard, I will hand over the Russian.
Hello? Russian? Get up, let's go.
Oh, you absolute jerk.
Colonel, they await us. Move aside.
Oh, what characters.
Maxim.
My beloved old friend. I hope to get back home, but I can't go without Samir. It will depend entirely on you. So where's the Russian? When will he arrive? He's here, Mr. President. Everything is set. Talit, are you out of your mind? How can I take him like this? President, sir? Exactly. I'm still the president. Safe travels. Sir President? Release him immediately and seat him properly. Mustafa. Suggest something for him to eat. Are you going to eat? I can bring something.
I'm dieting.
He declines. We performed a thorough investigation. It was found that Shugaley communicated with various people in prison and conveyed this information to the bank owner in Tripoli. Essentially, we uncovered an anti-Libyan conspiracy. And what type of info did he share? This looks like some kind of cipher. Here, take a look yourself. I hope you didn't hurt him. Is he in Mitiga? No, not now. A Russian is flying to Turkey. What do you mean? Sorry. My bad. We had an agreement with our Turkish partners. All is well. What? And why am I in the dark about this? Hey, John. I believed we were on the same page. And we are partners. Or am I mistaken? And what? Do you think you can make such decisions without coordinating them with us? I believe. Partners, the choices of one another. Equal partners. Why was I even brought here? Tell him he has a meeting with an important person. You meet someone important. Will you take it this way? Is he asking like that? Take him to the bathroom so he can wash up. Let's move. Give him your clothes. Got it, good. Maxim, sit. To make sure we both understand what our conversation will cover, I show Turkey's leaders. The delegation of our country will soon meet with the Russian delegation. I really want to, so that you could return to Russia later with your people. I am not Mishri or Kara. I have great respect for you. I know you're smart. And as a smart person, you must know, we are ready to return you to Russia, but it wasn't Turkey that put you in prison. That's why we can't just return you. We need something for this, you get it? What I want? This is your formal declaration that you were in Libya, not in a sociological capacity. Furthermore, that's nearly correct. You did learn quite a bit. What do you think, Maxim? Who are you conversing with now? I am hoping that I'm chatting with someone. Maxim. Maxim. And the squint. I'm sure, damn. I miss them as well. Just so you know, I lost my skills in prison for a year. I wasn't looking for them. You forced me to learn all of this. I didn't look for them. You made me discover all this. Shugaley may now be a real danger. His drawings suggest he understands our interest in Libya and all Arab states. It's not a big deal. One person can't change the world, it just doesn't happen. But there is another problem. Shugaley was sent to Turkey. It seems to me that our friends are getting out of our control. John, let's be clear in what we say. First, they are out of your hands. Second, we don't have to oversee them. It's sad you haven't grasped this yet. You won't earn much from a lion sitting in a cage. Nobody fears him. Children feed him and can even stroke him. But a lion in the wild is a whole different matter. It's important for people that he stays in the cage, and they are willing to pay you for that because even building a cage costs money. The scarier the lion appears, the more people are ready to pay. The key is that no one knows you let this lion go free. I understand, but then America will be at risk too. If they become fully independent, they could launch another attack on New York. Do you have many pals in New York? Not much. Then why are you so worried about it? I did all I could. Fine. I hope you get what should be in the media. That this explosion was caused by the Russians. I am very glad I was right about you, Thomas. Now you will oversee the Libyan direction. Thank you, sir.
The Turks still have one funny trait in their contemporary empire. They think they are cleverer than everyone else. For reasons unknown, they were convinced they could talk Shugaley into it. Why not, right? Unfortunately, they were unable to succeed, just as we had anticipated. Do it like this, right? Shugaley was returned to Libya, but not to prison. He was transferred along with a translator to a good place where they receive proper care and medical assistance. So what happens next? What?
Are they going to Russia?
Russia? Do you recall those sweets from the Union? Kiss Kiss Iris sweets? Well, Shugaley is like that Iriska now, one that you can't spit out. It clings. To chew, you break your teeth.
I've read that Max was moved to a villa. Is that true?
I also read about it, but no one can confirm it.
Natasha. This is yours. From Max.
Natasha, I'm writing with the hope that you can read this note. I didn't think our separation would last this long. I'm waiting eagerly for our meeting. I often think back and replay our life together in my head. Recall, as you said in Naples when I dove into the sea during the excursion. That's how I am. I leap in, and someday I will not resurface. I'm sorry it ended up like this in Libya. But I haven't lost hope of returning. And don't lose hope either.
We truly don't know where they are holding him now. But he discovered a new way to contact us.
I live and am strong. I care deeply about you. The worst part is not knowing how you, Mom, and the kids are doing. I will certainly return to you. As I understand it, you didn't come here to send me back home.